Good morning, hello and welcome everybody. As you can see, the new project is Life is Feudal Forest Village. I actually had quite a couple of nice games available for selection. For example, the Anno 2070 campaign. Someone demanded even a new Anno 2205 Let's Play. Kingdoms and Castles was named, as well as Airport CEO. And of course, a lot of you demanded continuing with Anno 1404, which I will. But I need a break, because I still want to have fun with that game. So the hard scenarios like Imperator, General, blah and stuff, that will definitely come, just not now. So, and I think Life is Feudal Forest Village will be a nice project in the meantime. And yeah, let's see how well that goes. Here are the settings. Of course I chose plains as a relief, because, well, 3D terrain. You know my opinion about that. So, time to get started. And hopefully this time it doesn't crash as often as last time. Also, the new update added raiders, correct? So, there should actually be a bit more stuff that can happen. So, and we start right off with a friendly, nice bear in our neighborhood. Wow. Okay, so we have a homeless person. I think that is the reason why we should build a small shack right away. So, and we will place it right here. And to ensure that we will have enough food, we will go for a small field right at the beginning. Yeah, so how big will we make it? I think if we have several small ones at the beginning, that will do the trick. So 2 times 10. So, and where's the villager UI? I mean, like, seriously, I never deactivated it. Because building stuff is right now a bit more important than everything else. So, time to speed up the game speed a little bit. And now the houses and fields are being built. That's good. Also, we have a shit ton of bread available, so we should survive the winter. Okay, so what will we put in here? We'll definitely go for potatoes. And I believe we would do that for both. Yeah, it's still so great that the game doesn't tell us which does what. In regards of UI, the game is still terrible. Okay, what do you expect? Good. So, I think a small well would be nice as a source of water. Now we have a way too dense fog that really makes it hard to see things. Those are just details, right? So, and yeah, what I totally forgot is we actually need to have people working on these fields. So, and the rest can actually gather some resources. So, and the construction of a well is complete. Very, very nice. Yeah, those weather influences are really way too strong. Despite having no real effect. Maybe I can deactivate them. And maybe I will actually do that. Okay, and I think this here is a very good position for an outpost. Maybe we can build here a nice little forester. Together with a lumberjack. Where's the lumberjack? Here it is. So that way we will always have enough firewood for winters. And there you can see how the LED is switching, how the fog is switching. Ah. So, and you will probably get roughly 1,000 potatoes here. That should definitely be enough to survive the winter. So, and since we need to improve in long term and get more villagers, we should also improve the living conditions in our village. We should probably add 1 or 2 more shacks. So that will allow our people to have some children. Okay, we have no resource for the big house or for the hostel. But probably for the small house. So that should definitely offer enough space in long term. So we have 2 people that are gathering resources, 2 builders. That will work, and the firewood will definitely last until winter is here. So, and now the growth process has started for the potatoes. It's still spring, so yeah, we will definitely get our food. And part of the game is so beautiful. If they would have invested more into game designers, then it could have been such a marvel. Maybe after Project Colony we will go into something in that direction, a simulated game. That would actually be interesting. I'm pretty sure that we can do also a bit more graphics-wise, but well, first we have to finish Colony. That will be more than enough work for us to do. Okay, so we can now actually have a forester. Isn't that great? So, and here we have the resources, but where are the builders? Ah, now they're here. That's good. Okay, I don't think we need that much resource gathering at the moment. At the moment, we need simply more children. How to save! Yay! Okay, so what do our fields say? We have enough humidity, I hope. I mean, for that we have a well. Good, and the houses are completed. Then we can now finally start chopping wood. Yeah, both are enabled. So, and they definitely improved the menu. That is a good thing, even with statistics now. So there is definitely progress to be made in this game. That's a good thing. But still, there could be more. So I personally believe that we should go a bit earlier for school this time. So that our children are simply way more qualified once they start working. So, and we can house... Number of idle villagers? No, we don't have 20 idle villagers. Okay, something is really not working here. Well, yeah, we have housing capacity of 20 and we have 10 people living here, meaning for the next minutes and for the rest of this episode we should definitely be golden. That's good, that's good, that's good. Yeah, time to gather more resources. We will need all the resources that we can get. And with that, we will have more than enough to build a fucking school. So, how are the potatoes doing? Nice! They're nearly done. That is actually fucking awesome. The depth of field is a bit more aggressive. What? Food reserves are low. We have over 800 bread and over 700 fish. How can that be low? I don't get it. You can... Oh, now the fog is there. I just want to demonstrate when we can see the plant life. There you can see when the shadows are being casted. So that is a really clear, visible stuff. So the closer you are zoomed in, the less you will notice. But that just shows that the limits are not adjusted properly. And that makes the entire thing look a bit off. Unfortunately. So, and now the potatoes are being harvested. That's great. So, and where will... of course here, terraforming. Forget it. I would never do terraforming in this game. I would try to avoid it at all cost. So, the school belongs more into the shack area, because it just looks ugly. At least they added different roof details. So, and also we need to be careful that in long term we offer more food variety. At least in Banished it was that people could actually get ill if you weren't careful enough. Yeah, do I have to say anything about the border here? Is that the fork? Or what is that? The stuff you notice. Okay then. Oh, now we have two gatherers. One of the children grew up. What? Lumberjack Lord started the building construction? The building was already finished. So something is really not working out in this game. That was now a hard cut between the music pieces. I thought the game was finished. I thought it left early access. Ah, okay, here I was scrolled up. Here it is. Yeah, so, teenager Kyra is ready. Okay, sorry, that with the notification system, that was my error, not the error of the game. Sorry for that. I take it back. Yeah, we will definitely not be able to get a second harvest here. But with the amount of vegetables that we now have, we can actually use the farmers. Okay, yes, here you can harvest the rest 42 of the potatoes. So we should also quite soon start getting some orchards. Because those things need a very long time to grow, actually. So this is now done. Very good. Now we have 4 gatherers. Firewood is also fine. Yeah, it seems to be working. It can look so beautiful if it wants to, and if you are not looking at the details. It reminds me a little bit of Total War Rome 2. Also a game that can look really darn beautiful, but also extremely ugly. So what we now especially need is ore. And hay. So that should now speed up things a little bit. Okay, and we still need a little bit of stone. But not that much, fortunately. Yay, I see grass and ground vegetation. Oh, a new child has been born. A baby. So the ground vegetation actually can look nice. So it is just a lot of planes sticking into each other. But yeah, as I said, one should not pay too much attention to detail here, and then everything is fine and gorgeous. So, yeah, we have enough food to survive for winter. Because late fall has now started. That is now the bloom that makes the snow so glowing. So... Ha! I reallocated the keys. Unfortunately, this game still does not offer that, but Steam does. So it's still interesting that you cannot start the construction until you have really all the materials gathered here. So, and you guys will now gather materials again, right? Yeah, keep yourself warm. So there you can see 2 borders. Here's for the shadow casting of small objects. Where was it now? Somewhere around here. The glow makes it really hard to notice. Yeah, here it is. There you can see it moving. That is apparently for the screen space ambient occlusion. It's fascinating to pay attention to. It's fascinating to see what techniques they have used. Yeah, food reserves are low. You gotta be kidding me. Is that some sort of fucking joke? Okay, time to make the foresters also to gatherers. Ah, that looks so fucking ugly. So, we have now 6 resource gatherers. Now give me the grass. I need it. I need education for our people. So, now we have a next grown-up person. That is great. So please tell me we get now enough grass. Look at that, we are really close. Now give it a bit more stone. And then we should be finished, and we are now in the middle of winter. Yeah, stop resource gathering. We now need stone. So, and that should hopefully now do the trick. So, we will, of course, now we don't need farmers, we need foresters again. So in the long term, we will also have to start producing tools. So, is that snow coming down, or is that volcanic ash? Ah, I see, it's supposed to be snow. I'm so mean to this game. So, and here we could actually improve that shack. I mean, the people could start working in the other areas. So, and I believe it would now actually be great if you also put some fish on our diet. And start constructing the first orchards. It's really hard to see in the snow where you're building. Well, stuff like that happens. Oh, we already have the first fishing huts finished. And the school. So what will we plant here? Apples, yeah, because we have no other seeds. Fast perennials here. Now, unfortunately, I don't even know what that means. I don't know that word. I think that after the trees are grown that you can harvest it quite often, or... I don't know. So, we have fish and we have vegetables, and in a few years we will have... fruits. Yeah, that looks beautiful. I think we can do that for a thumbnail. I mean, the episode is now nearly over. We have survived the first winter. Okay, it is yet too cold for them. So now we have here our two farmers again, so our vegetable supply is secured. Let's hope that over the year we will get more than enough firewood. But I think a few more people will grow up, and yeah, then we can assign them to the to the firewood production. Apparently they also improved a little bit the visuals of the water. Unfortunately, reflections are still deactivated. I tried to activate them in the graphics menu, but that was unfortunately not possible. I was actually a bit sad about that. Ooh, we can upgrade the school. Mini can then finally look beautiful. I wish we could upgrade all buildings to give them the distinct visual style, so that, like here, so that it really looks like a medieval village or town. Ah, one day. So we have enough normal wood now. Please, 10 for orchards. Because we definitely need those apple trees in long term. So the potatoes are growing. We are still in spring, so that looks good. Yay, a child is ready to study. Now we have 2 children here. So, apparently he wants a pie. But he will never get that. Because we don't have pies. So, and you have to admit the villagers? They're looking quite detailed. Is he Asian? And that is a fucking Viking. Yay! We have racial diversity in a video game! That is what progress looks like. So, yeah. How are the trees growing? I think in 2 years. 1 or 2 years they should be ready. And then we can have our fruits. Okay, how are the potatoes doing? They're soon done. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And in the winter, we will make them all fishermen. So, do they actually have some sort of a skill system? For example, the longer they work as a farmer, the better they are? Or something like that? Doesn't look like that. Unfortunately. So, because that would prevent people from switching too often. That would make it a more strategic decision. Okay then, so we have now late spring. The amount of firewood is rising. Fish and vegetables are still going down. But that will not stop us. We have 2 babies, we have 2 teenagers. Now I wish I could see the teenagers here. That is clickable. And it does exactly nothing. Okay. Good to know. Or will we now use the spring atmosphere for a thumbnail? Yeah, I think we would do that, because the episode is now over. Oh, god damn it, those birches. They're standing in the way. So, and here we have now that, and... thumbnail! Okay, so this is now the beginning of a nice new project. Let's hope we won't have to stop it again because of crashes. Yeah, but let's just hope the developers have stabilized the game a little bit. And yeah, I hope you liked this beginning of the first of the season. And let's see how far we will go. And with that... well, no, I now forgot my normal greeting. Yeah, if you liked this episode, then please consider giving this video a thumbs up. You have a comment section if you have any feedback or questions. And of course, if you subscribe, then I will be happy. And of course, that was now all staged. So, yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.